Hey guys, today is Saturday, November 18th, giving you your fishing report for Shoals Lake Boat Dock. Lake levels at 652, water temp's about 62 degrees, give or take, wherever you're at. The fish are moving around. Some of the creeks have tons of shad in them. Seems like the creeks that have the shad, you want to go back. If it's warm in the back, you can go back and fish the flats. Those fish are relating to shad. If the water temperature is right and there's a little bit of water coming in, there's tons of shad in the back. Those fish are relating to shad, isolated cover, brush piles. So once you get back there, the water's dirty, you can go with spinnerbait, gold blades, War Eagle, half-ounce spinnerbait, mouse if it clears up a little bit. If you guys get in the back and you do find the brush piles back there, what you want to look for, anywhere from 2 to 10 feet, or right off the shoreline, or right in the bush. The last bit of deep water will hold some fish. You can catch them on a jig. I'm using half-ounce 5/16, trailering that with either a rage tail or a beaver, or I'm just going to use a straight beaver. If I'm flipping into cover, you'll catch some of the fish in the middle of the brush piles. Any kind of wood that's back there is going to be holding a couple fish right now. If it gets cold overnight, those fish will move back out and they'll go back in there throughout the day. The fish are using the channels as they're moving in and out of the creek. They're following the old channel and the channel swing, so that's kind of what you want to key on. And they're kind of sitting on the transitions of those channel swing banks, whether it be bluff to gravel or bluff to rock or big rock to clay. Anywhere that changes on those channel swing banks seem to be holding a couple fish. The baits that I'm using, it will be either a rock crawler or a wigglewort. Rock crawler depends on the color of the water where I'm fishing. Red craw's working, the green craw's working. As far as the wigglewort goes, you guys want to be parallel in the bank. Look for the wind and keeping the boat relatively shallow, 10 to 15 foot of water, or if it's cloudy, windy, you can get right up on the bank and parallel the bank, make a long cast. And if you feel it ticking every now and then, you know you're in the right stuff. Those fish are keyed in on the bigger size chunk rock, more of the 45-degree banks, but don't be afraid to go into a wind-blown pocket. Be sure to keep moving. I'm catching fish anywhere from the main lake all the way to the backs. Junk fishing 101, guys. Key things to look for: shad, wind, and now we've got birds on the water. We've got loons and seagulls that showed up. Music's got them, Big's got them, Ghoulies got them. So if you guys are going and fishing the creek, keep an eye out for those birds. They're going to be keyed in on those shad. So if you see 2 or 3 loons in an area, go check it out. They're not usually there just to hang out. If you do get in post-frontal conditions, you can switch it over. There are some fish, you can catch them on a shaky head or drop shot. Look for the bluff ends and the ends of the points. Seems like the points that are halfway back in the creek are holding more of the drop shot fish right now. I'm using either, you can use a dream shot or a shaky, on the shaky head, just using a 5/16 shaky head, owner shaky head with a green pumpkin, zoom worm, or watermelon red, green pumpkin red, any of that natural stuff. That's worst case scenario if you need to get bit. The shad shaped worms working. Those drop shot fish seem to be anywhere from 26 to 32, as deep as 40 feet. That bite's not quite hot yet, but it's as the temperature drops, those fish will start congregating more and more. We had a big front come through today, and the conditions on the lake are changing daily, just like the weather is. So if you guys want to get out and enjoy the lake, now's a great time to come down. Book a trip. We got the holidays coming this week, so happy holidays, guys. If you're in town for Thanksgiving, Christmas, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to take you out and get you out on the water. Thanks.